So, you have your new character, and the only other NPC that should be in the world when you first make your character is the guide, who you can right-click on, and he'll give you tips and everything like that, but I don't really ever use him. There's more NPCs in the world, and they have different purposes. There's the nurse, who you can get healed from. There's the merchant, who will sell you items, usually really expensive items. There's the dryad. There's a bunch of them, and the criteria for getting each of them, you know, gets more difficult. I don't remember all of them off the top of my head, but for most of them, one of the things you really need to do is you need to build a house for them to live in. So you start with copper pickaxe and copper axe, and there's different elements. There's copper, iron, I think, yeah, iron, gold, silver, and then there's some other ones that you get from really far down that don't matter right now. Copper is obviously the weakest one, and for up here you can either press the number on your keyboard, like 3, or you can use your mouse wheel if you have a mouse with a wheel, and if you don't, welcome to the 21st century. Now when you're getting trees, what you want to do is you want to click and hold right here, not on this little extra part, but right here, and that will make the entire thing fall down. See? The whole thing falls down. And you also get acorns, which are obviously what you plant to grow more. So I'm going to go ahead and level off this field, and in the beginning you'll go through wood like crazy, but once you start making stuff out of... Oh, and there's stone, I forgot about stone. Anyway, once you start making stuff out of like iron and stuff like that, you don't really need wood as much. You need it for like making torches and stuff, but you won't even need to make torches for that long, because there's spells that give you light. There's also objects, and like the miner's helmet will give you, it'll make it light in front of you. And on that note, go ahead and I have mine set to E. I think it starts out as escape, but I changed mine to E because I hit it all the time. That'll take you to your actual inventory, and you can actually... Oh, they changed it. It used to be you could still walk around while you're in your inventory. Anyway, so then over here you have your equipment slots, and social means that it doesn't actually change any of your stats, it's just the way you look. And then equip, these ones actually change your stats. And so you have 5 accessory slots, and then 1 pants, 1 shirt, 1 helmet. And that's important because, for instance, like I said, the miner's helmet, it gives you light, but it doesn't really have any defense per se, so if you use that, then, you know, you're sacrificing that or whatever. Then you have a trash can, then you have, this is where your money goes, although money will go in here too. And then this is your crafting menu, and this is a little bit weird. I don't know how else you can scroll through it except with a mouse wheel, because I only ever use a mouse wheel. And it can be a little bit tedious because the more, like if you're standing in front of a crafting table, there will be, you know, 20, 30 objects and you have to scroll through and find it. So it helps to memorize, you know, how far down the list it is. I keep saying, you know, what's wrong with me? I haven't scripted this or anything, so sorry if I totally go off on a tangent or anything. Anyway, so you want to get out of your menu, because if you're in your menu and monsters attack, you're screwed. And I guess it's nice that they took out the movement thing, because sometimes you'll be kind of panicking because you'll be surrounded by monsters and you'll be trying to attack them and you'll keep accidentally selecting objects and stuff like that, so that's probably why they took it out. And then these ones are small, so you don't really need to bother with them, but I'm going to get rid of them because I want to make this level so I can build a house here. You can build your house anywhere you want, but it's good to build at least one near the spawn point. That can be like your main base. You can change your spawn point by building a bed and sleeping in it, but the bed takes a little bit to make. One very important resource, at least for me when you're playing Terraria, is well, I use the Terraria wiki. There's a bunch of pages, but the Terraria wiki has all the crafting recipes and stuff like that, so it's very useful for figuring out how to make objects and stuff like that.